learn about art through Meet the Masters.
Volunteer room moms help us organize projects and other events.
Volunteer room moms are important to us because they help organize and plan parties.
Room moms are also important because they help plan special events with our first graders, like when we did the Christmas and we all sang along and had cookies and water.
Volunteers help us on Fridays when we do Foodie Fridays to cook.
Volunteers are important because they help us on math on Wednesdays.
Volunteers are important to me because they help with Meet the Masters and other art projects.
Volunteers are important to me because they help us go to church and go safely back.
Volunteers are important to us because they help us with fun events and also art projects. Volunteers are important to us because they help us do reading groups.
Volunteers also help us source bags. Volunteers are important to us because they help us with many things.
They help us do yard duty.
They help us with math. Help us Meet the Masters.
Volunteers are important to me because they explain to us what blankets can help all the kids in the hospital that are sick, and they can use blankets to snuggle with them.
Volunteers are important to me because they help us if we're stuck on a workbook page. If we raise our hand, they can help us.
Volunteers help me with my reading and math.
Volunteers are helpful to me because they keep me safe at playtime.
I'm very blessed to have the parents volunteer in the classroom. They are such a wonderful parents, share their talents, treasures, and all the fun things we had with our children in the classroom.
Volunteers help me in a million different ways. Specifically, they help keep me sane in the classroom. They help me do all the things that go above and beyond what I'd already like to do, like painting, being able to work in small groups and help differentiate instruction. Just doing all those little things that maybe seem so simple but take so much time out of my day. They help me focus on other things to help improve my teaching and hopefully be a better teacher for all your little babies.
I love my kindergarten volunteers because without them we wouldn't be able to do the amazing small group activities in the classroom or all the extra fun parties.
I love my volunteers. They make it possible for me to do reading groups and differentiate learning, to go to Mass and talk with God, and to have painting on Fridays. Without them, my room would not run as smoothly as it does.
Volunteers are very important to me as a teacher because they provide me with the opportunity to do many different things that I wouldn't be able to. They can do small groups, we can go on different field trips, and we can also have many different activities in the classroom. They're wonderful help to us, and I'm very thankful for all we have at St. Bonaventure. We have very awesome parents, and I can't thank you enough for your support and generosity. Thank you.
St. Bonaventure really wouldn't be who we are today without all of our nice volunteers. Everywhere you look, you see parents, you see grandmothers, dads, grandfathers. Children really enjoy seeing all of their relatives or familiar faces all around campus. You can just really tell that it touches all of the students, and not only the students, but the staff as well. As teachers, I can't tell you how much they really take off a load off of us as well, and it just means so much that they are here to help us, and there's always volunteers saying that they're here if we need them, and it really means a lot to all of us.
Volunteers are so important because without them, reading groups couldn't happen, all the fun learning couldn't happen, and it's a joy to have them in the class, and the children absolutely love the time that you spend with them.
Volunteers are important to me because they strengthen our sense of family and community at St. Bonaventure.
I love my volunteers because they allow me to do fun things with my class that help them learn.
Volunteers are important to my classroom because there is no other way that I can see 6 groups of kids, 5 per group, 12 stations in under an hour. Thank you for all that you do.
I appreciate all the volunteers at SBS, especially my room moms, because they send out all our emails and let's have wonderful parties in our room and celebrations, and I thank you so much.
We love our volunteers. Without you, we wouldn't be able to take any of our amazing field trips outside to learn about the real world.
Room moms are a blessing from God. They make my life so much easier. They get parents informed about different things that are happening in the school. Love them a lot. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Volunteers to me mean love because it's a labor of love. They don't get paid for their time.
Having parents and grandparents volunteer at St. Bonaventure brings a sense of family to our school.
In my opinion, volunteers are the extra support that keep this school going.
I think volunteers are awesome, especially when they come into the classroom and you see their child's face light up. That makes it very special.
Volunteers are an asset to our school and an integral part of a child's education. They share their time and talents, and I know their hearts have made it full.
First Communion for us, for volunteers, is the most important thing at St. Bonaventure. From our breakfast volunteers to our Mass volunteers to getting all of our supplies, helping out, we couldn't do it without our volunteers. They are everything. They are so essential, and we are so eternally grateful for them stepping up and being so generous and giving their time, their love, and their thoughts. We couldn't do it without volunteers.
To my wonderful library volunteers, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. From taking the cart out to the classrooms in the morning to collect the books, to running my desk in the afternoon so I can get my other work done and help the children out on the floor. I really appreciate all your help. We all know that we wouldn't have accelerated reader ice cream parties without the volunteers, and I certainly couldn't run a successful Scholastic Book Fair without all of your help. You've been amazing. It's always very sad for me at the end of every year when the 8th graders graduate and I lose some of my volunteers that I've had for years in the library. You may be gone from the school, but never forgotten. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Hello everyone. Here we are. I can't believe it. We're almost finishing the 2015 and 2016 school year. I just want to take a moment to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of our wonderful and loyal volunteers that we've had throughout this entire school year. You know, in order to keep our school safe, in order to keep our students safe, we just could not do this without you. From the bottom of my heart, from the administration, the staff, the teachers, Mr. Riono, and of course myself, I just want to say thank you so much. I certainly know the sacrifices that are made to be here during all parts of the day, whether that is arrival, recess, lunch, or dismissal. So once again, thank you, thank you, thank you.
The St. Bonaventure Advancement Office would like to thank all the men and women volunteers who have given up so much time to help make St. Bonaventure School such a special place. Without you, we wouldn't be able to do so many wonderful events here at the school.
Our events such as our annual Giving Fund, our auction and dinner dance, golf tournaments, years and years of experienced volunteers such as yourself help us to make this what St. Bonaventure community is today. I look forward to working alongside of you today, celebrating you and all of the future years.
Thank you.
The St. Bonaventure School volunteers are really at the heart of our school community. Without them, we wouldn't be able to provide our students with all the amazing academic and faith-filled activities that we do. So from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you.
You have voluntarily chosen to undertake a service or duty, and for that, you have truly made a difference. Whether it be helping provide the hot lunches or the snacks at recess, helping keep our traditions strong and thriving, making sure our students are safe and volunteering in the classrooms, keeping arts alive in our school, or chairing and providing assistance during our various school fundraisers. It does not matter how great or how small, you have made a difference at St. Bonaventure School. Volunteers continue to make St. Bonaventure School a happy place to be.
We love